Hello students, this is our last topic, that is Mughal Empire, chapter number 4, and the last topic is the Mughal Empire in the 17th century and after. So in this topic we will see what other Mughals had worked on, right? So let's begin with this. Jahangir, as you know, he is a son of Akbar, Nur Uddin Muhammad Salim, known as his imperial name Jahangir, was born on 30 August 1569 and was the fourth Mughal emperor who ruled from 1605 till his death 1627. Jahangir was an eldest serving son of Mughal emperor Akbar and was declared a successor of his father from an early age. Jahangir was also married with Shah Begum, a princess of Amber, who killed herself in 1965 out of the shame of rebellion of her son, Prince Khusro. Actually, if we go on the very big history it is, so just to inform after 17th century what is the condition of Mughal Empire, we are going to study in this topic. And Jahangir. Then after Jahangir, what he had done, we will see at the time of Akbar. Celebration at the assessment of the Jahangir when the Akbar was away from the capital expedition, Salim broke down into the old open rebellion and declared himself a king. Actually, last stage of Akbar, he thought he can become a king, so he declared himself. He fight with his father, open rebellion, and he fight and he win and he become a king. With the father he fight. So Akbar had hastily returned to Agra and restored order. And there was a time when the Akbar thought of putting his eldest grandson Khusro Misra on the throne instead of Salim. Actually, all these things are not in your textbook, but it is something extra information. Jahangir openly rebelled against his father at first, but was eventually recalled and the Akbar's death November 1605, and he assumed other throne. Then afterward, Jahangir became a king. एक्चुअली ही फाइट फॉर हिज फादर उन्होंने बगावत की अपने पापा से वोट करने के सीट पे आने के लिए, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम हिज फादर डाइड एंड ही बिकम अ किंग. देन वी टॉक अबाउट शाहजहाँ. नाउ शाहजहाँ मोहम्मद शाहजहाँ was born on 5th January in 1594 and he was the 5th Mughal Empire of India and he is known as Shah Jahan I. Shahjahan assumed that a Mughal throne on 24 January 1628 in Agra, and few days after his death of Jahangir died, then Shahjahan became his. So history comes from Akbar का बेटा जहांगीर का बेटा शाहजहाँ का बेटा औरंगजेब. So Shahjahan has left behind an extraordinary architectural legacy, and it was his comment that Taj Mahal was built Agra in memory of his favorite wife, that Mumtaz Mahal. As you know, he is the person who made the Taj Mahal. Then you can see the picture of Taj Mahal and tomb of Mumtaz Mahal and Shahjahan. That means the क्या बोलना चाहिए उनकी समाधि. Aurangzeb eventually trumped the successful succession struggle and methodological element of his brother. Aurangzeb captured Shahjahan on 8th June and 1659 and had him jailed at Agra fort, from where the old emperor could be look vegetatedly on glorious Taj. So Shahjahan died in the capital of 2nd January in 1666. It is there, I think so, on page number 72, and you can see the picture of Taj Mahal, who is a great glory of India at present also, and it is a 7 wonderful thing of the world. Then we'll talk about Aurangzeb. He was there in that. We'll see Aurangzeb is the emperor of Shahjahan and sixth son and born on 24th October and 1618 and at Dome in Madhya Pradesh, and he reached India crown from his father before the end of June 1658 after defeating the brother of the Prince Dara Sukhoni enemies. Dara Sukhoni was he was the eldest son of Shahjahan and was resident at Shahjahan court as a dignitary of heir. And actually, they used to do 3-4 marriages, so many sons are there. So Aurangzeb governed the Deccan and even Bihar, even Orissa, governor of the Gujarat and Malwan also. औरंगज़ेब took his father in the prison. उसको शाहजहाँ को prison में डाल दिया था उसने. Sulla army was also routed battle and he became strong king. And eventually he collect and together another force and suffered defeated. Actually Aurangzeb was very strong king and very cunning in nature. So he put his father in the jail and many people used to say he killed his father. But soon he was brutally on one of the isles and handed over all his brother. So he became a strong king. And but in 1707 he died when the British were ruled in India that time. Then you can see the Aurangzeb sit on the peacock throne. You can see in this picture, and you can see the painting. It is there in 1630. Shows that the brother Shah Sula, Aurangzeb, and Mukra Baksh are there, the younger years. You can see these pictures. Three brothers. They were fighting, but they ruled mostly in Deccan. Now these things, it is in your textbook. The administration and the military efficiency of the Mughal Empire led a great economy and commercial prosperity. Because of Mughals, there is a lot of property and commercial is more. International traveler described as the fate land of wealth, and they will say that there is a lot of wealth. But some of the visitors were also uploaded to state the property that existed side by side with the great opulence, the inequality were guarding and democracy and documents from 25th year of Shah Jahan reign inform that the highest ranking of Mansabdar were only 445 in number of total out of 8,000. So this is a small number, merely 5.6% of the total number of Mansabdar, and they receive 61.5% of the total estimate revenue of the trip of the empire and the salary themselves for the troop. Actually here when the Mughals started ruling, gradually they becoming lapse. They have so many visitors come into that and they see there is a poverty in the state. बहुत गरीबी हो गई थी, वो उन्होंने बहुत लूटा Mughals, and they are not progressing. They are just building a building. Shah Jahan to spend lot of money in the construction. So highly was ranking of Mansabdar is 445 from 8,000. मतलब कितना कम लोग, कितना कम हो गया वो. तो उसके रेंज में, उसके पीरियड में बहुत सारा लॉस होने लगा था. ओके, देन द इनॉर्मस वेल्थ एंड रिसोर्सेज कमांडेड बाय द मुगल एलाइट मेड देम एक्सट्रीमली पावरफुल ग्रुप पीपल इन लास्ट 17th सेंचुरी. उनके पास बहुत सारा रिसोर्स था, वेल्थ था, उनको पावरफुल बनाया था, लेकिन धीरे धीरे उनका वो सब डिक्लाइन होने लगा. एज द अथॉरिटी ऑफ मुगल एम्पर स्लोली डिक्लाइन, हिज सर्वेंट एमर्ज अ पावरफुल सेंटर ऑफ द पावर ऑफ रीजन. और जो उनके पास काम करते थे जो लोग, वो ही पावरफुल बन गए थे. जैसे कि उनके मनसबदार वो पावरफुल बन गए थे और उनका धीरे धीरे उनका सबका डिक्लाइन होने लगे. दे आर कॉन्स्टिट्यूटिंग द न्यू डायनेस्टी एंड हेल्डिंग कमांड प्रोविंसेस लाइक हैदराबाद एंड अवध. जहाँ कि हैदराबाद का निज़ाम जो था वो मुग़ल ही था, वो था गुलाम दूसरे किंग का, दूसरे मुग़ल का, लेकिन ग्रेजुअली वो बहुत पावरफुल बन गया. इसीलिए हमारे को भी उनको आज़ादी लेनी पड़ी. और अवध, along with the continued recognizing of Mughal Empire in Delhi as their master by 18th century, the provinces of the emperor had consolidated independent political identity. We are going to see next chapter. ये सारा हम लोग नेक्स्ट चैप्टर में पढ़ेंगे कैसे कैसे उन्होंने अपनी आइडेंटिटी बनाई मुग़ल एम्परर ने इन दिल्ली में, और वो मास्टर बन गए 18th सेंचुरी में. बाद में ब्रिटिश पीपल हैज़ कम टू इंडिया एंड दे स्टार्टेड रूलिंग. So these are the decline of the Mughal power, what I am telling you. See, there are so many things we can see here in this point. Let me tell you one thing, that the Mughal emperor and their Mansabdar having very good salaries first of all, but afterward some are become artisans, some become like this, some become a very good post. But gradually they become powerful and they started ruling on Mughal people only. Okay, your topic of this lesson is over. On page number 56, go through the page number 56, you will get again more, and there is a elsewhere. You please read the elsewhere, because elsewhere is relevant to this chapter. Okay, and I will like to appreciate you people, all those who are sending assignment very timely. uh, Especially Krishna Pardesi, he is sending his assignment timely, very punctual. Shrishti Rudravashi is sending very timely. Even so many of D class were not performing earlier, but they are performing now very well. Please and please send assignment. And I'm sorry, sometime we are late because we are busy with other work of other classes also. But definitely I will be going to reply your assignment. Okay, thank you and God bless you.